Happy Monday, friends. This is Wendy with Canon Planning, and I'm joining you guys for the Monday game plan. And we are diving into goal setting all this month leading up to the Canon Planning Vision to Victory workshop that will be happening on December 2nd. I'm pumped. I'm excited. It'll be the third time I've done this workshop. I've had so much fun with all the other times that I have done it. Learned so much from all of the people who have popped in and engaged, that's the word I'm looking for, and has engaged with that workshop. It is a lot of fun to be able to go into, and I love doing it this time of year specifically because we are getting into the very end of the year. We should be taking time to look at what we've accomplished, what we haven't accomplished, what we want to accomplish in the future. And now is the best time to start thinking about those things and start putting some words to action. So welcome to all of those that are joining me, whether you are on my Facebook business page or popping and joining me on YouTube. Hello, welcome. We are on week 2. Last week, we talked a little bit about the difference between a vague goal and a clear, concise goal and the difference between the two. This week, we are going to be talking about breaking down big goals into manageable steps. Now, we're going to really get into the nitty gritty of this during the workshop, but I want to kind of give you a brief overview, an example of what you can expect to see from me when I'm talking to you guys when you join me at the beginning of December, right? December 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. So why do we struggle with setting goals? First of all, goals, if you take time to set them and put them on paper, they might be really intimidating, or because you have this big lofty goal, it might make you feel like you need to procrastinate, mainly because you're not quite sure what the next step is. You're not sure how to get motivated to do the next thing. You might have the goal written out and it might be clear and concise, but breaking it down might be overwhelming. It might be frustrating. It could cause burnout if we set these big lofty goals, but we don't do anything with them. And so this is why it's super important that we take time to break down goals. First of all, when you break down goals into smaller, actionable steps, it makes it more achievable and helps you to be able to build momentum. You'll see those milestones as you come across them, and you'll be like, awesome, check me out. I did this one thing, and it's gonna motivate you to do the next thing because you're seeing those small wins. Excuse me, those small wins that you accumulate during those smaller steps, they keep you motivated. They keep you energized. We have this amazing group of people in my membership group who love to look at their habit trackers at the beginning of the month, end of the month, and take a look at all those amazing dots they've gotten on filling things in. Some of them are using the art of planning and journaling, and it's the ability to color in those trackers as they go, that's showing them like, look, I have to do this thing because I need to color in this leaf or this mushroom, or I need to color the dot on this box. It's important to me. I need to be able to have those small wins. And this is what breaking down goal can do. It can lead you to these amazing opportunities where you can break down the goals and have these amazing wins. So how do you turn a large goal into actionable steps? I'm going to walk you through a scenario. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to do what we talked about last week, which is we're going to define the goal, and we're going to do it very clearly and concisely. So let's say, for example, we want to reach $1,000 in sales by the end of the month. That's clear. It's concise. If you are a SMART goal user, it's specific. We're exactly what we want to do. It's measurable. We know how much you have to achieve in order to get there. It's achievable, especially if it's something that you have done previously before, or maybe it's a small stretch goal, but it's not too out there. It's relevant. If you are in direct sales, obviously it's going to be relevant for you to have a sales goal. And it's time bound, something that we want to happen at the end of the month. One thing that you're going to do next is you're going to identify key milestones. We're going to break that larger goal into smaller goals. Like I want to hit 250 by the end of each week. That is something that you can break down over the course of the full month. If you do 250 for 4 weeks, that's $1,000, friends, which means if you hit those milestones each week, you're going to know that you have reached your goal. Another thing that you can do is maybe you want to reach out to a specific number of customers over the course of the week. That's again something that you can break down very small, very finite. The next thing that you can do is create a daily or weekly task. So for each milestone, such as 250 in a week or reaching out to so many customers, we want to make sure that we are contributing to something that you can track on a daily basis, contacting 5 new leads each day, setting up one product demo each week. This is something that you're going to find that you're going to use your goals and habits tracker for. This is a daily task, reach out to 5 new leads each day, or a weekly task, such as I need to put together a product demo for this week. These are all ways that you can take that big goal, which we started out, reach $1,000 in sales by the end of the month. And we've broken it down into, okay, I'm going to reach out to 5 people every single day. By the end of the week, that's 25 people that you've reached out to. Hopefully in that marketing or in that conversation that you're having with those customers, you've also reached your $250 in sales. The last thing in creating action steps is to assign deadlines. Like a SMART goal, we want to make sure that our goals, our action steps also have deadlines as well. We don't want to say, oh, I want to do 250, but we don't say how long, or we get to the end of the month and we didn't do those 250 milestones along the way, and then we're at the point where we have to do $1,000 in 3 days. Then we sound desperate. Then we sound obnoxious, and then we start saying me, and I statements instead of you statements for our customers. So we want to make sure that we are able to set those deadlines so that we can do it in a rather time sensitive manner. The next step is maintaining consistency and motivation. There are lots of ways that you can accumulate or work on or push yourself forward in getting some motivation or consistency. 1, use a habit tracker, something that I've talked about often. 2, using a paper planner to schedule yourself dates and times to work on specific tasks. I am not a huge person that likes to utilize a hourly planner, but I know many people are. I don't like to be pushed into a box that way, but I do work from a list. And so if it's on the list, I'm probably going to get it done. 99.9% of the time it will get done. And then it's super important for you to also be able to celebrate those wins along the way so you can keep that motivation. If you are a person that needs to be motivated via rewards, like say you're a carrot chaser, you can create your own carrot. Maybe if you get your $1,000 mark, you get to go buy a new pair of shoes. Or if you get that $1,000 mark, you get to take a friend out for coffee. But you don't get to do it unless you do those things. So if you are a carrot chaser, this is a way that you can create some motivation for you to be able to work towards your goals. So I did say that this was going to be a very, very short burst of information for you guys in walking through the process. I want to go over them again really quickly. So 1 is why it's super important. Big goals can feel overwhelming. This is why we want to break down goals into smaller steps. We don't want to have that overwhelm. We don't want to feel that, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do next type of situation. So we might set goals and then we struggle with what to do next because we haven't taken the opportunity to break that big, scary goal down into the next steps. And so we want to make sure that we do that. We also want them to be, and when this is a super important part, it's not just steps, it's actionable steps, things that you can do to move your business forward. It's not just saying, okay, this is my goal. The action step is to look at it every single day. That's not going to help you reach your goal. Maybe if it's an affirmation and reading an affirmation every single day is something that you want to incorporate into like your daily routine, fantastic. But as far as like your business goals, reaching your $1,000, you actually have to put some work in. There has to be some action that is made, some conversations that are had with your customers, some messages that are sent, products shared, demos created. That's some things that you need to be thinking about, is how can I take action with my goals and to be able to work forward with them. The last thing, again, maintaining consistency. Practice every single day, utilizing your paper planner by scheduling information in there. You can also use a goals and habits tracker to help you determine what you've reached and what you haven't reached. And then to stay motivated. If you are a person that is motivated by rewards and being able to reach big things, then like a carrot chaser, then set yourself a carrot on a stick and go and reach for it. And that's probably one of the biggest things that I like to think about when I'm talking about goals is I very much am a carrot chaser. I have to have something out there for me to be able to reach, push myself towards, so that there's something on the end result. Tool of 12, for example, just got our first incentive trip was announced in July. We are working on that for a trip that is going to be happening in February. It's something that needs to be thrown out there. I am one of those people that's going to work my tail off because I want that incentive. That's going to motivate me. That's going to help me work harder. All right, you guys, where can you get information about your Vision to Victory workshop that is coming out soon? So I'm going to be sharing with you guys the link over on the Facebook business page. I will also go back and add it to the description of the YouTube. I don't have that in there right now, but I highly recommend that you come and hang out with us for the Vision to Victory workshop. It will be happening December 5th, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, which is 4 days. Over those 4 days, we're going to talk about how to build your vision. We're going to talk about how to take a goal and break it down into bite-sized pieces. And we're going to talk about measurement. All of these are super, super important in order for you to reach a goal. And now is the best time of the year for you to think about what goals you want to reach and accomplish over the course of your business going into 2025. I am also a huge proponent of the 12-week year. That is how we kind of base our goal setting. We do that in the membership group as well in the Plan in Place. We take along the opportunity to set goals over a 12-week time period. However, I do have many people in our membership group who either need to have more time or less time, and we work within those parameters as well to help them set up something that's going to work for them. So I highly recommend you come and hang out in the Vision to Victory workshop, whether you're with Tool of 12, you're with any other direct sales business. This is free and free to the public. It is going to be right on my Facebook business page. I do and would love to have you register though, because those people that register are going to get freebies and extras that people who are not registered will not get. So if you have a friend, that you want to come and hang out with us, and or a business bestie, this would be the link that you're going to share with them. It will get them registered. You will get information about that. And then all of the extra stuff will be following up with you. So you'll be getting extra things that people on the business page won't necessarily be getting. So register for the Vision to Victory workshop. It will be happening December 2nd through the 5th. And thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. If you are in direct sales and you are in the market to build goals, develop habits, and manage tasks, follow me, Cannon Plannin, for more tips and tricks to help you use your paper planner for your business. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you all soon.